Skillco is an innovative Erasmus Plus project that tackles the problem of skill gaps in the construction sector for both industry and craft. Skillco is aimed at closing 4 key common sectoral gaps. Why Skillco and why the construction sector? The construction sector is growing in the EU. According to an FIEC press release, in 2016 there were, for example, over 3,325,000 construction businesses in the EU. They supported more than 14,368,000 jobs and contributed 1.278 billion euros to the EU's economy. A Eurostat recorded the gross value that the EU construction sector added in 2016 at over 710,583 million euros. These facts and figures must convince the construction sector and its stakeholders that students and employees need up-to-date and proper sector-related skills to support a competitive business environment, as well as to ensure construction and building services of the highest quality across the EU. Students and employees certainly lack some skills which teachers, trainers, mentors, and employers then have to make up for. The Skillco project team decided to delve deeper into those skill gaps. The project consortia ran a focused analysis of data and reports on the existing sectoral skill gaps at the EU or regional level, from CEDEFOP, OECD, ESCO, CIF, CITB, to Skills Panorama, and some other publicly available sources. The desk analysis was followed by field research, such as acquiring data on 6 skill gap fields determined by questionnaires answered by former students, as well as data collected from company representatives, so as to gain insight into the scope of the issue. The analysis continued with 2 focus group meetings in every project country to further explore and analyze data and findings on skill gaps. The last part of the study continued with a sample interview with company representatives, where HRM department and site managers from Germany, Slovenia, and Hungary explained their training needs, plans, and policy in general. They also discussed important vanishing sectoral skills that must be preserved and recorded for other workers. Interviews were focused on helping the project consortia plan and set further project activities and conditions important for pilot training. One important subject of the company interviews was to discover more about valuable vanishing sectoral skills and discuss whether they are important enough to be addressed in the Skillco project. By completing this last part of the field research, we identified 3 regionally specific craft skills used in various building services and have made 3 short videos for educational purposes. After the desk and field research was completed and skill gap fields identified, 4 construction-specific fields were selected as most representative, namely literacy, occupational safety and health, green skills, and numeracy. A new OECD study, entitled Skills Outlook 2017, namely claims that numeracy is one of the most important skills. Such mathematical prowess makes technological breakthroughs possible. Other skills are in ICT, which plays a key role in improving companies' performance. In addition to numeracy and ICT, there are literary and non-cognitive skills, which are considered soft skills or social skills. Many adults lack those skills, so the challenge for the future is to educate and train workers properly. Skills can help countries integrate into global markets and specialize in the most technologically advanced industries. In each field identified, the Skillco project team further developed one selected skill gap and developed special learning units and learning materials for each one. All of them have been integrated in this Skillco application. So, are you interested in learning more about the 4 identified sectoral skill gaps? Then please check the videos below. The first one addresses cost calculation or expense forecasts in construction. The second one deals with measures to prevent muscle and bone disorders, as well as the basics of ergonomics. The third one tackles the reuse of construction waste material and recycling, with the safe use of potentially harmful materials. The last skill gaps presented reflect upon the understanding of construction schedules and the sequential steps in construction projects, reading and understanding project documentation, and drafting a timeline using ICT on construction sites. Please note that there are also other materials available on the 4 sectoral skill gaps. Some are ready to be used immediately in the classroom or on the job, so please check the developed material in the app space dedicated to specific skill gaps. Last but not least, also check the videos for 3 invaluable but disappearing sectoral craft skills typical for specific EU regions. We have recorded skills related to building a wooden hay rack, or kozolec in Slovenian, skills related to building wooden wall structures, or Ständerwehrbauweise in German, and skills related to building a thatched roof, or nadtető in Hungarian. The Skillco project aims to retain those craft skills by recording them and presenting them in the best possible quality through an advanced media channel or app.